Hi yogis, and welcome to this short flow which looks at different variations of sun salutations. So a really good one to do first thing in the morning, or if you've been sat at a desk for a long time, just taking a minute to move through the spine with this flow. If you like these, please consider going over to our platform www.soultribe.yoga for our yoga platform, which has over 300 hours of content. We've also got loads of 28-day courses and a 2-month challenge as well. Enjoy the practice, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay yogis, so let's begin in child's pose. Stretch your arms way out in front of you, drop your third eye down towards the mat. And let's take 3 long deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Final breath in all together. And this time as you exhale, draw your navel back towards your spine, banders engage. And inhale, rise up into a tabletop position, paralleling the legs. And beginning some easy rounds of cat and cow. So for today's short sequence, we're going to be focusing on variations of sun salutations. Taking one more round of breath. Beautiful. And then from here, pressing back to Balasana, child's pose. As you inhale, dive forwards back into tabletop. And as you exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips high and back into downward facing dog. Inhale in downward dog. As you exhale, drop your knees back to the ground and take one round of cat and cow in your own time. Inhale back to tabletop. Exhale, release the feet, child's pose. Inhale, waving forwards into tabletop, tuck the toes. And exhale, downward facing dog, float the hips to the sky. Deep inhale, long exhale. Inhale, drop the knees to the ground. And as you exhale, go through a round of cat-cow. Beautiful. Releasing the feet, pushing back into Balasana, child's pose. Inhale, rolling up to tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, lift the hips, we rise. This time let's stay for 3 breaths, maybe pedaling out the feet, if that feels good for your body. Spreading the fingers nice and wide, pressing back through those hands. Beautiful, pausing in your downward facing dog, find stillness. Take a deep inhale. And a long exhale. Good. From here, walk your feet to the top of your mat, tiptoeing in. And then having the feet hips distance apart, soften the knees, catch hold of opposite elbows. And take a relaxing Uttanasana as you shift from side to side. Let go of the back of your neck. Imagine there's water dripping down through the crown towards the earth, so completely let go of the shoulder girdle. Swaying yourself into stillness, release your elbows, bend your knees and take a slow roll up to standing, stacking the vertebra. And as the head arrives on the top of the spine, pause here. Glue your feet down into the earth. And take a nice big shoulder roll back and down. Hands to heart space, mountain pose. Deep breath in. Long breath out through the nose, let's flow. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky, gaze, thumbs. Exhale, long dive forwards over the legs. Soften the knees as much as you need. Inhale, hands to the shins or hands to the earth, halfway rise. Exhale, fold low. Inhale, reverse your swan dive, push through the earth, lift the hands over the head. And as you exhale, hands to heart space. 2 more half, sun salutation A. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky, gaze thumbs. Exhale, big swan dive forwards over the legs. Inhale, half rise, yogi's choice, lengthen the spine. Exhale, long dive forwards. Inhale, reverse the swan dive, lead with the chest, gaze towards the thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart space. And again, inhale, roll with the breath, lift the arms, gaze up. Exhale, long dive forwards. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse the swan dive, lift the arms to the sky. And as you exhale, hands to heart space, adding on. Inhale, arms to the sky, gaze up. Exhale, dive forwards over the legs. Inhale, half rise, lift the chest. As you exhale, plant the hands, step back into your plank pose and hold your plank. Shift the shoulders way over the fingers, firm up through the legs. Inhale. As you exhale, drop the knees, the chest and the chin, Ashtangasana, 8-pointed pose. Pausing here, supporting through the hands, slide your legs back onto the mat. And then rise up into a gentle cobra. The pubic bone stays anchored down. Lengthen the neck on the inhale. Exhale, lower down towards the earth. And again, inhale, rising up for cobra. Squeeze the elbows towards the body. Exhale, lower down. And again, rising up. Last time, inhaling deep. Ride the breath. Exhale, lowering down. Beautiful. Move your hands underneath your elbows. Strong push up to tabletop. Tuck the toes. Bring the bottom back towards the heels for a hovering child's pose. And then lift the hips high and back into downward dog. Inhale. And exhale here. As you inhale, bend your knees, gaze forwards. And as you exhale, baby steps or one big step to the top of your mat, feet hips distance apart. Halfway rise, lengthen through the spine on the inhale. Exhale, diving over the legs. And as you inhale, reverse that swan dive, lift the arms to the sky, gaze thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart space. Adding on a little more. Inhale, rising up, lifting the arms. Exhale, long dive forwards over the legs. Inhale, half rise, really lengthen up through the chest here. As you exhale, plant the hands, step back into your plank pose and hold your plank. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale, shift forward, shoulders over fingers. As you exhale, drop the knees, bend the elbows halfway, modified chaturanga. Push back up the way you came. Let's do 2 more of those. Exhale, lowering down, half chaturanga. Inhale, push up. Exhale, half chaturanga, chest parallel to the ground, rising up on the inhale. And as you exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips high and back into your down dog. Inhale deep. Exhale full. Inhale, bending the knees, gazing forwards. As you exhale, step, tiptoe or a light hop to the top of your mat, landing on soft knees. Inhale, your half lift. Exhale, dive forwards. Inhale, reverse that swan dive, lift your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart space. We flow again. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the energy. Exhale, big swan dive forwards. Inhale, half rise, maybe fingers on the ground now. As you exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank pose, hold your plank. Inhale, shift the shoulders forwards. As you exhale, option to drop the knees or full Chaturanga Dandasana, elbow high only. Flip the feet and pull up into upward facing dog, keeping the thighs off the ground for this variation. As you exhale, the hips go high and back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale deep. Exhale full. And as you inhale, drop your knees to the ground. Exhale, find Balasana, child's pose. Let's take a breath here for a moment, stretching out through the side body. Beautiful. When you're ready, thread your left arm underneath you for a low thread the needle. Breathing into the side body, into the waist. Coming back to your breath. Releasing the left arm back into extended child's pose. Kickstand your fingers, so lift the palms of your hands off the ground and try to nestle the chest a little bit deeper now between the shoulders. A breath here. Then when you're ready, drop the palms of the hands, slide your right arm underneath you, low thread the needle, gazing towards the left side. Anchor the sits bones down towards the heels, soften through the armpits. Beautiful, releasing the right arm. And again, kickstanding the fingers, coming a little bit deeper into the shoulders now. A breath here. And then when you're ready, releasing the hands, rolling yourself up, clasping hold of the kneecaps. Let's just take a few rounds of kneeling cat and cow here, easing out the spine. So just 10 minutes in the morning, enough time to really open up through the back, connect to your breath, and start your day with movement. Such a gift. Nice. Let's pause in the center and lift the right arm up towards the sky. Tap yourself between the shoulder blades. Then bring your left hand behind you for a nice shoulder stretch. See if you can press your hands back into your tricep. If it's uncomfortable to sit on your knees like this, come to a cross-legged position, all good. But really opening out through the chest here. Especially good if you're sat at a desk all day or doing a lot of driving, to open the body in this opposite range of motion. When you're ready, release, changing arms, tapping yourself in between the shoulder blades, wrapping the other arm underneath, grasping hold, and if you can't reach your hands, grab hold of your shirt, or you can take this bottom arm and anchor into the top elbow if you prefer. Couple more breaths. And then releasing when you're ready, just bringing your hands down onto your lap, dropping your chin to your chest. Take a nice roll of the neck to the right and to the left. And again to the right side and to the left. And last time in a big arc to the right side and the left. Beautiful. Bring your head back into its neutral position. And let's take an inhale to lift the arms up towards the sky. Last stretch, gaze thumbs. As you exhale, bring your hands down to heart space. Thank you for joining me for this short practice, and I'll see you next time. Namaste, yogis.